Hey guys, it's Kubricks and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be doing another 1 minute versus 10 minute versus 1 hour building challenge. And this time we're building castles. And I think this one's going to be really cool. So make sure you stick around for the 1 hour build. But now that you know the plan for the video, let's go get some pieces for our 1 minute build. Alright, so some of the pieces that we're using for the 1 minute build are the 6x8 green base plate, all of these gray 1x1 bricks, and also this bag of some random castle pieces. But honestly, these are a little bit bigger, so I'm not sure if I'm going to use any of them. And also for a timer, we're going to be using this iPad. So let's set this thing to 1 minute and get this build started. Alright, let's start this build in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so here's the 1 minute castle, and I'm pretty happy with how many pieces I got down. If I had one more second, I probably just would have added this cone right here. And I honestly think that looks pretty cool. I really can't tell if it looks more like a church or a castle, but either way, I'm still pretty happy with it. Also, I obviously had some help because some of the pieces were already put together from the 1 minute city challenge, but I don't really care because I only had 1 minute. And since this thing is so small, I don't have much more to say about it. So with that, let's go get some pieces for our 10 minute build. Alright, so this time we obviously got a lot more pieces like this really big base plate, the same bricks in the 1x1s, and we also got a lot more castle pieces, and a bunch of blue plates so we can build a moat. But 10 minutes still isn't a lot of time, so let's get the iPad and see what we can do. Alright, so we got everything ready, so let's start this thing in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so here's our 10 minute build, and I think this castle turned out decently well. The only part I really don't like about it is how this back part is sticking out, and that's only because I miscalculated my pieces. I think the design on the front looks pretty cool and you can definitely tell it's a castle, but this moat isn't very impressive and I would have liked to make it a lot bigger. I also like this one because it's about minifig scale, and you could probably make some really cool scenes with this build. But once again, we only had 10 minutes, so I'm super impressed with how this build turned out. And obviously, it's a lot bigger than the 1 minute build. But that leaves us with just one build to go, and this one is definitely going to be the coolest. And I'm hoping it's like this times 6, because now we have 1 hour. But given that, let's get this out of the way, and go get the pieces for a 1 hour castle. So starting off the pieces for the 1 hour build, we have this 32x32 base plate, way more castle pieces including some trolls, and we'll maybe try to use this black spire as a roof. So now that we got all the pieces, let's get the iPad. And we also added some white bricks because I don't think I have enough gray ones. But with this we can make a snowy castle, kind of like the Bricklink set that just came out. So now that we got the plan, let's get this build started in 3, 2, 1. Alright, here's the 1 hour castle, and I think this thing turned out awesome. I really like these black spires that we use for roof pieces, and also how it looks like the castle is being built into the stone. But I also said I was going to add some trolls, so I think one can go right here, and then the other one down here. Alright, so we finally got them in the right spots, and honestly that was pretty tricky. But I tried to add some room for them, and it looks like I gave them the perfect amount of space. But also for just 1 hour I'm super impressed with the whole size, and also all of the little details. Unfortunately, we didn't really add anything on the inside of the castle, but just given how some of these pieces are made, you could definitely fit some minifigs in there. But now that we covered this one, let's go get the 2 other castles. Obviously, I think the best one is the hour one, but I think for the best use of time, it's definitely going to the 1 minute. That was just a scramble, and I'm really happy I could pull it off. This 10-minute one really isn't anything special, but it still looks like a castle, and it can fit a couple minifigures. And finally for the 1 hour one, I think this one is awesome. It's kind of built like a lot of Lego sets, whereas the back of the build is open. And I think that's cool because if I wanted to, I could add some more details. And I can't imagine what a 10-hour castle would look like, but let me know if you want to see it down in the comments below. But that's about it for me, so I just want to say thanks for watching. I had a really fun time building all these Lego sets, and I'm really happy with how they turned out. And also, if you like them too, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let me know which castle was your favorite down in the comments below. Also, if you like the shirt that I'm wearing, you can get it at www.newworld.co, and I can leave the link down in the comments too. But once again, thank you guys for watching, and I think that means Kubrick's out.